My name is Emily. Welcome to my garden. It's the place where dreams are cultivated. You know, spring has finally come. It's the first show of the season. Follow along. I'm in Rehoboth at the
Souza Family Farm.
Ta-da! I found this place actually quite a few years ago. I found your father-in-law.
Okay.
So I do understand that this is a legacy.
Yes.
A long family legacy. Can you explain it to me?
Well, my father-in-law years ago was working with his brothers in South Rehoboth. He had been very sick and they told him to either get out of the farming or end up dead. So he moved to North Rehoboth and started farming again. So we've continued the tradition.
We're going to be doing some things today with geraniums. When did you start these?
These were started about a month ago. So they came in as plugs. We transplanted them to the larger pots. And what I do every other week is go through and snap off the buds or any leaves that are starting to turn yellow.
What she's talking about basically is you go down to the base, being very careful not to break the extension, just the bud, and they snap readily, just like so. When did you get these in?
These actually, they were a month ago. Then we transplanted them, and what we want to do is take off the blossom so that you can promote the plant, the growth of the plant. If it goes to flower, then you lose a lot of your greenery with it, so you're not going to have a healthy plant.
You end up more with a spindly piece.
Correct.
So
we want a bushy plant.
Bushy plant, and then you fertilize them and let them have it.
Mm-hmm. They get fertilized every other watering.
You have drip irrigation
Yes.
for all of your hangers.
Otherwise, it's a pain trying to water by hand. So
Yes.
my husband installed the drip irrigation. We have close to, I think, about 500 hangers here, from flowers to tumbling tom tomatoes, and we also have strawberry plants, the hanging strawberries.
The tumbling toms, they're relatively new the last couple of years, I think.
Yes, we have 3 varieties: a red, a yellow, and a gold stripe. So we offer that variety also for the customers.
Even if you live in an apartment, you have a little place that you can hang something even in a bright sunny window, you can have fresh tomatoes.
Yes. They were already flowering, in fact.
You're kidding.
Nope, nope. Would I kid you? I kid you not.
I kid
Can
you
I?
not.
Can I snap out for a minute?
No,
Okay.
we can go. Now, just to show you what it's like all day in one of these greenhouses, you have to make sure that you do get the drip irrigation in the pot.
Mm-hmm. I could turn it on for you if you want.
It doesn't help if there's no water to them.
Yes.
There's no sense in having drip irrigation.
A couple of the other things that we did this year, added some more sweet potato vine.
Sweet potato vine has really gotten to be very popular for an ornamental the last couple of years, but I will tell you this. I did it one year. I was working at a country club.
Yep.
And I wanted to do something a little funky. And I planted this piece. At the end of the year, when I went to take the sweet potato vine out to clean up,
You had sweet potatoes. Sweet. Oh yes, a cherry vinca.
It's not the Vinca minor, this is the annual version. They're not as prolific as the impatiens are, which are primarily for shade.
Yes.
You can put them in the sun, but you got to keep after them with the water.
The impatiens, we actually do have a variety this year that's a sun patient,
You're
and I can show you
kidding.
that. Nope, they like full sun.
I want to
Come
see
on
that.
down. Are we ready? Am I moving too fast for you? Okay. We do have the sun patients over here.
Okay.
Oh, my eggs. Okay.
Oh, these are the New Guinea.
No,
They're
it's
not New
actually
Guineas.
sun patient.
Wow, this is new for me. Compact, deep rose, sunny impatiens, don't you know? They do have the same habit. They get taller than the
Yes,
other
it'll be about this
impatiens.
tall and,
Yeah.
and nice and wide and full
Yeah.
of flowers all summer long.
Now, one thing with the New Guinea impatiens, you have to keep after them with the water. My daughter is on camera right now. I would tell her that I knew magic, and all I had to do was water that plant, and we would go around the house and come back, and sure enough, the plant would be standing upright again.
Ooh, it's miracle of water.
Citronella.
Citronella. Whoops, there goes the fan again. We have a wide variety of herbs: basil, cilantro, pineapple sage. You gotta smell that.
Now, any type
She's
of
in love.
herb, I'm sure that if you're an herb lover, you know all you have to do is rub the leaves. It releases the volatile oils. Smell the scent on your fingertips and you'll know that you want to buy that one. I love the basil. May I?
Yes, you may.
I think they should make a perfume of this.
Now, this is one of my favorites too, the rosemary.
Oh.
Here you go. Let's switch. There you go.
Oh my God.
That's a barbecue. Oh. Isn't that sweet?
I love that. Rosemary is for remembrance.
Lavender.
Oh.
There you go, lavender.
Lavandula augustifolia.
Okay, you say that. I'll say lavender.
May I?
You may. No charge for sniffing.
Smell that.
Smell-o-vision.
When I was doing the landscaping end of the business, I would always, if I could find it, plant this near a pool, near a patio. If it could be near the sides of stairs as you go down, and you might brush it as it gets fuller for the scent. It's just very subliminal. The wind will even take the scent on a nice warm summer day.
Ah, very nice.
Lemon thyme.
And then we have just some tomatoes that we'll be putting in our high tunnel.
Nice.
Yes. We have a few cucumber plants. These are for the family.
Oh, I love
Oh,
this
can you get
chair.
in there? There you go. You knock yourself out.
It's a little tractor chair on wheels.
Let's see what we got hiding here.
Heaven.
Here you go. What's there for you? Go ahead. Nope, nope, nope. Pick that one. There you go.
I'm going to pick it?
They're for our guests, yes. Oh. Be our guest. I can't break into Disney because that'd be an infringement.
My God.
Nothing like a fresh cuke.
Oh, variety?
I don't know. You'll have to check with Grandpa later. He planted them.
He'll know too.
Grandpa shares his cucumbers with us.
We're going to take this to Grandpa because I got a surprise for you later on. We're going to tour this place, and then we're going to go to the person that is
started it all. It's his fault. I just actually started a few container gardens. One of the problems is people usually jam them in there.
Yep.
So then, you know, a few weeks into the season,
they don't have room to
go. And they end up dying on them. Yep. This is one I do. I actually teach full time.
You do?
Yes, I'm a 6th grade science teacher.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you. Serious, believe it or not. And
wait a minute. And
oh, I'm going to be hatching those. I'm going to take them to school. I actually have an incubator in school.
You're kidding.
I'm serious. I don't lie. I'm not kidding you. I have an incubator in my 6th grade classroom, which holds about 40 some odd eggs. I'll only put about a half dozen in. And I have a smaller incubator that holds 3 eggs that I'll send to the lower school, the 2nd graders in my school. In 3 weeks we'll have chicks, hopefully, if all goes well.
Unbelievable. I don't want to reveal that I'm a brain surgeon, but this is telling me you have chickens.
Yes, I do. Guess what? I have 2 hens and a rooster. You have to have the rooster.
Right.
So, yep, and they work because I did hatch a few out.
Tell them how that works. A lot of people.
Oh, no. I thought you wanted the whole story.
No, we're not going there. We'll save that for another program.
All right, right.
People don't realize that you can have chickens without a rooster if
Correct.
you don't want the eggs to be fertilized.
You collect them every day, put them in the refrigerator, and once they're in the fridge, they're not going to develop. I did a test run, and I had 2 eggs hatch on St. Patrick's Day from my chicks, just to make sure, because I didn't want to disappoint the kids and have eggs that weren't going to hatch.
Do they have green feathers?
No. No. And chickens do come in all different colors, depends on the variety.
Yes. I wanted to get the Easter egg chick. And
okay.
That's the
Aracanas, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have them?
No, I just have oddball chickens that someone gave me.
Okay.
Okay.
Put these down,
all right.
And I see some strawberries.
Yes. We have 2 types. Well, actually, it's the same type of strawberry, and I kind of fell in love with the little containers. I thought they would be so cute. It's just a little terracotta-looking pot.
And these
are your strawberries.
The strawberries.
So we have them in that type pot, and we also have them in the hangers.
Strawberries will anyway hang by nature.
Yes.
That's why a lot of times you'll see them planted in tiers, because they will do that, and you take the runners and just kind of like make sure that they root themselves. Mm-hmm. Good idea. Yep. So if you have an apartment, you can also grow strawberries.
There you go.
And I know where you can get them.
I do too. Tomatillos.
Tomatillos. Now, are those the ones that have the husks on them?
No. These are actually I don't know those. These are the tomatillo. Yep. You can actually eat fresh, or you can dry them and use them. You can put them in the oven 200 degrees for, I think the directions are on the tags. You can have one of those as a souvenir. Okay. There you go. Okay, high tunnel. The solar energy keeps it mostly warm at night. Plastic on the ground, drip irrigation underneath. So all I have to do is hook the hose up and turn it on, and everything in here will be watered. Within a week or two, we'll be putting cucumbers in here between the lettuce plants, the 4 rows of cucumbers, and we'll put 3 rows of tomatoes in between the broccoli.
So you put the
Plastic down. Yep.
And that keeps the weeds down, holds in the moisture.
Correct.
And also brings more heat up.
Correct. Correct. So you're heating at the root. Been in here now for about 2 weeks. The benefit also is when you're harvesting, if the weather's bad outside, you're not getting dripped on in here.
If you have the leaf lettuce, you can actually go out and just pick out sides of the leaves and let it keep growing.
Yep.
These you've got to cut at the base.
Well, you can actually cut up a little bit and you'll have more growth coming in. So you can cut just the tops of the leaves.
Okay, so if I went in
And
I
cut
cut right
here,
here?
yep, you'll have more growth coming out.
from the center,
Correct.
so
Yep.
it would continue.
It'll continue to go, yes.
I didn't know that either.
Look at
You're
that.
a wealth of information.
Imagine
I
that.
thought I knew a lot about this.
Oh, I'm sure you do. All right.
I've never been much with the vegetables, though. Quite
Okay.
honestly, it's always been flowers for me.
Okay, you learn as you go. And that's how it is.
the best part about this. If you run into anybody in this business that says they know it all, they don't know
No.
nothing.
A few years ago, there was a tomato blight that knocked out quite a few of the farms, and we got into it that year, and
remember that.
we actually had a bumper crop of tomatoes. So we got into this just in the right time.
I go to all the farms
Okay.
and all of the garden shops. Everybody has their own specialty. And the charm of every place that I go to, farm folk are great.
Yep.
I don't care who they are, they're great. They all have their own personalities.
Yep.
They grow peppers inside
Yep.
year round, and the tomato plants. And what they do is they stake them
Yep.
to the top of the hoop, and they sell them to restaurants and things like that. So I'm sure it's not paying the rent, but it might be helping.
Well, that if they don't have another job for us, once the harvest is done in the fall, we have a few months to kind of go. Whew, you know, that's the time to put in your seed orders. Most of the things are ordered in the fall for the following year.
Right. And
So.
the other thing that has happened the last couple of years, and especially now this year, the cost of fuel. They're starting their greenhouses a lot later.
Yes.
You have to, because
Yep.
you know you're not going to get $15 for a.
It'll let us know.
If you added up everything that goes into it, you should be getting $15.
Well, you
So
should,
don't complain
yeah.
about the price
Yep.
when you go to the stores.
Well, one of the things our philosophy even is to take care of our neighbors.
Yep.
We don't make, hand over fist on the cash. We don't gouge prices or anything. It's fresh and it's very reasonably priced.
Yep.
So,
That is
yeah.
another reason why I like to go to the farm stands. I enjoy a ride through the country. That's
and the thing
one of
is,
the
if you're
reasons-
picking here and putting out front, you're not worrying about, hi. Okay,
come
that's
in.
all right. You can come on in. Come on in. What can we do for you? You wanted lettuce. No, knock
Come on
yourself
in.
out. Go ahead.
And speaking of helping your
Neighbors,
neighbor,
come on in.
come on in. We're
Filming.
We're filming for Emily's Garden.
Emily's Garden. She's from Country Gardens down the road.
I got to tell you what a great job you have done with Country Gardens. That's the place to book a wedding if you want a nice wedding out in Rehoboth, or if you just want a nice wedding.
Thank you.
What are we getting today?
Lettuce and pansies.
Didn't she say
She
that?
just said that, yeah. Go sniff some more basil, would you?
What else are you guys sniffing?
No. She told me that basil helps with the memory, and she keeps.
Okay, let's go.
All right, do we?
No,
come on.
rosemary is for remembering.
Oh, all right.
You go sniff
Oh, I
the basil.
forgot. All right.
Brat.
This is Bob.
Hi, Bob.
One of my kids at school's mom's works at another school, and she had 3 eggs that hatched, and she had nowhere to send them, so I took them. Bob and his 2 girls.
Oh, Bob.
So I'll use those eggs, and I'll hatch their eggs in school. I'm bringing the incubator in tomorrow, and in 3 weeks we'll have some more babies.
That's a ear.
That's his ear, yes.
Get a load of his ears.
Okay, there you go. All right. All right. The pansies are out front. You can pick the ones you want. Hi. It's bib lettuce. I'm liking that. I'm not here, I'm here. Let's go see Grandpa.
That's what we're going to do.
All right.
All right, so we're going to go
Do you have
see.
to snap out?
I am going to snap.
Okay, all right, let's snap out. You ready?
Take my hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3.